Okay, guys, I want you to listen real quick.
I decided to try and make something of my life. I decided to aim my life at something,
Despite the
and my,
catastrophe.
despite the catastrophe. Exactly right. Despite, because catastrophe is going to come, as you say, right? That's life. Catastrophe is going to come probably multiple times, and the question is, what's going to compel us to live through that? And of course, if you are a Christian or a Jew and part of the biblical tradition, which you can, the hope that you have is, not only can this catastrophe not be the end of me, but actually it could redound to my benefit in some strange way, because God will redeem it in some sense. Doesn't mean I enjoy it, but it means that it'll have some purpose.
Well, I would say that the biblical corpus, if you just look at it anthropologically and psychologically, strip it of its metaphysical and religious pretensions. I'm not saying you should do that, but you can do that. I would say at least what it is a millennia-long meditation on what spirit you invite to inhabit you so that you can maintain yourself and those around you through catastrophe. That's the spirit that guides Noah, right? I mean, this is really how God is defined in the biblical corpus. The God in the story of Noah is precisely the spirit that enables the wise to prepare for the storm and shepherd themselves and their family through it. You say, well, does God exist? It's like, well, insofar as the spirit that enables a man to do that exists, God exists. And then you might say, well, what sort of reality is that? And the answer to that is, well, it's the reality that drowns you unless you abide by it. Now, I don't know if that's real enough for you, but it's an interesting definition of what constitutes real. I mean, what's most real might be what's there when the times are hardest. Right? That's how you define the reality of a friendship or a love affair. That's a different concept than, the material is what's real.
All right, you heard that. Go to Jordan B. Peterson for the full thing. Man has some brilliant conversations.